Hello, welcome to Scrap Time episode 986. My name is Christine and on today's episode I'm showing you the We Are Memory Keepers 2-color letterpress plates and the dots set. Today I am showing you the We Are Memory Keepers 2-color printing plates, letterpress plates, and this is the dots set, and you get a striped one as well as the dots. And I'm going to just show you, I did a couple colorways here. Here I used some pink and orange, and this was the teal and bright green on the other side. And you can see how all the dots sort of overlap and are a lot of fun. And then here is the stripe pattern. And we're going to be using the stripe pattern today. I'm going to show you, but it's the same concept to use both of the plates. So first off, I'm going to show you how to get your ink down. I'm using teal blue, and I'm only going to be making one card, so I don't need a lot of ink. I'm going to just squeeze a little bit there. When you decide to do letterpressing, I actually made 12 cards. I had made 3 of each of those cards I showed you earlier. And it's fairly quick once you get it all set up. So if you were to do letterpressing, I would make a little assembly line to make a bunch of cards. So you put your dab of ink down, and then using your brayer, you want to just really smooth out the ink. Make a nice thin layer, because you don't want to put too much ink on your printing plate or else it won't dry. You want just a really thin layer. So there we have our blue. I'm going to set it aside, and I had already done the green. So here is the stripe printing plate, and you will notice over here on one corner there is this little cut, and that is we're going to use as our guide, is that corner with the little diagonal cut. Here we have our board we're going to put through the machine. So I'm going to show you on this side. This is where we put our plate, and I'm going to put it at the 1-inch mark. So I have adhesive on the back. You get some adhesive sheets when you get the letterpress kit. Otherwise you can buy refills of these. So there's that diagonal corner. I'm going to line this up at that 1-inch mark. And put it down. Now you can put this anywhere. I'm going to be using an A2 folded card, and so I already knew if I line it up at the 1-inch mark, then at this end I put little guides, these little foam guides, so I know that if I put my paper right against those foam guides, when I go to print it, it's going to be on that fold of the card. So now we need to apply our ink. I have my brayer here. And with the stripes, I usually start at the top and work down. And then I will start from the bottom. And just you want to make sure, I don't think I need these last ones over here, but this one over here I'm going to put, get a bit more ink on my brayer. Okay, so we're going to put that through. So I am going to fold it up. I just noticed here I have a bit of ink that got there. I'm just going to wipe that off. So I'm going to fold it. Have my evolution. sideways. There we go. And there we have our green. Now you notice that some of the color, it was a bit less. So when you're doing it, you want to make sure you get that nice even color over it. But that'll be fine for now. Now I want to clean this. You can buy cleaning cloths for it. I actually had gone to my art store and I got some natural orange solvent. So I just put some on my cloth. And I just wipe off that excess. And then I go back over it to dry it, and I can wipe it off there as well. So now we want to print our second color. So you take this off. So you will remember that here was that slanted part. We're now going to rotate it, and the slanted part is now going to be by the 1. And put it back on. And we're going to repeat the steps. I got my glue. I think the problem is I need a little bit more ink. I tried not to put too much because I'm only making one card today, but okay, so give that a try. I'm just going to wipe off that ink we had there. So I take my card and I put it back against those guides. So that's why those guides are good. You just know exactly where it's going. I fold it back over. Get my evolution again. And there we have the blue, which turned out quite nice. So that is how easy it is to use these two-tone printing plates. There's a few different designs and some of them work a little differently. We had filmed a video at CHA, and I'll put a link to it in the blog post, of how to use another two-tone type. But for this background, it's just a matter of turning it around where that little notch is cut out. And of course, when you shop at www.shopwr.com, you can receive 20% off any of your purchases, including these letterpress kits, when you use the promo code SCRAPTIME. Well, that's it for today's episode. Be sure to check out our website at www.scraptime.ca. And on our next episode, I'm showing you a Simon Says Stamp exclusive die. So please join us. Thanks for watching Scrap Time.